Welcome all. Good evening to each and every one of you. And it's so nice to see you when we are all preparing for holidays. Right, I hope that, you all are getting ready. This is a very important festive season. More like a family, right? Family, friends, and doing a lot of, sharings and a lot of good things are happening during this time, right? I think we had our Christmas gathering last Sunday in at Buddhist Center. So we discussed how this period brings out the goodness of people, right? And so we are all capable of being kind, good, forgiving, accepting, while we are also having tendencies to for all the negative things. So we have these dual capacities. But this is the period that somehow the best of us will surface, and many people will be extra generous, kind and forgiving during this time. So it's so nice to see that somehow goodness is coming out. If there's some kind of indicator to see um, the kind of thoughts of people, like how many negative thoughts are occurring in people's mind, how many positive thoughts are occurring in humanity. I'm sure that during this time you will see more increase of the positive sides, right? So today, we thought that maybe it is a good day that we take some time to reflect on the teachings of Jesus Christ, and then how as and also see the parallel teachings in Buddhism too. So there's so much common grounds and so much parallel teachings, and even the life story of the Buddha and the Jesus Christ. And there are so many parallel things happen, so we don't have time to talk about all of them, but I would like to share with you some of the teachings so that we can see the connection, maybe the parallel, similarly between these two teachings of the Buddha. So the one common tendency we can see in the message of Jesus Christ is it is emphasis on the inner aspect of our behavior, right? And then how important is to focus on the inner aspect, of course, not only simply following commandments but also genuinely loving, right? So that there's an emphasis on the inner aspect. We find a similar kind of emphasis in the Buddhist teachings too. Focusing how the mind is important. Of course, our physical behavior, verbal behavior, is the expression of the mind. So, but we need to pay attention to the real motive behind our actions, not necessarily the action themselves, outwardly. So there's one important statement in the Gospel of Mark. This is, there's nothing outside the person that by going in can defile, but things that comes out are what defile. And out of the heart come evil intentions, like murder, adultery, theft, false witness, slander. And these are what defile a man. And but to eat with an unwashed hand does not defile. So this, I mean, we discussed this saying of Jesus Christ a few weeks ago, right, Bante? How what what goes in through the mouth of a person may not necessarily defile a person, but what comes out from the mouth is what is going to defile the person. That's an interesting way of looking at things, right? So, but anyway, so the evil intentions is the key here, and then so how we become impure, unwholesome is not necessarily through the dirt of the outer world, but actually our inner intention. So the unwashed eating with unwashed hands looks like, but in those days they have eaten with hands, right? Sometimes we still eat with our fingers. So looks like those days, yeah. Eat with unwashed hands does not defile a person. So we find a very similar teachings in the Buddhist scriptures too. Buddha said that one does not become pure by washing, as many follow in this world. Because at the time of the Buddha, many people uh, uh, there was certain kind of sacred rivers and sacred ponds, sacred lakes that they thought that if they have a ritual wash in that river or a pond, they will be pure. So I think in that context, Buddha said that one does not become pure by washing. He who casts away unwholesome tendencies, great or small, he becomes pure, and he is a great person. So the real purity is actually the inner purity, and that's what we find in both teachings. That how important that we pay attention to the purity inside. So like sometimes we like we pay more attention to the outer appearance, maybe outer, like because we have a persona, right? We have some kind of presentation to others, right? We want to present ourselves as as someone, right? And that's why we develop a career, right? And sometimes even so we have a really struggle to present ourselves as somebody to the world, right? So we try to do it, with our career, with our skills, maybe even with our dress, whatever the ways. But in both teachings are encouraging us to recognize that the real value of ourselves is in our intentions, in our inner life. Now, outwardly, we may be doing any kind of job, any kind of career, we may appear maybe even dirty, right? But that's not really what the real value, real purity, real value is in our minds. So that's a very important thing to think about, right? Because and also whenever we see others, we cannot directly see their minds, right? So we can only see their outward behavior. So we quickly judge, based on their their outward features. Um, Sometimes outward features can be an expression of what is inside, but sometimes it's not. No, it's not necessarily corresponds, with what you have inside. So I think so I think our attention, our focus should be, to look into our own, intentions, and always, reflect, on these intentions. And of course, there's one very famous statement. Of course, we this is also called the golden rule of ethics. Do you know the golden rule of ethics? Exactly. That very statement is also is found in the Bible, right? So
Well, that's where we're going.
yeah, so do unto others as the others
As you would have them do.
yeah, as others would like other as you would have you would like others to do to you, right? Yeah, exactly. And so that's the golden rule of ethics that's found in Bible, and it's a really really great like a mantra, like a phrase for us to always think about. How we like others to treat us, and that is how we should treat others too, right? So that's a very parallel in a statement of the Buddha too, and in the Dhammapada, which is of course that's like a Buddhist Bible. um, uh, we find Bhante, how we say in Pali?
The short statement like this. So attanang upamang katva na haneya na ghate.
If we translate that, how we say?
That is
comparing
with oneself. Do not
comparing oneself with others,
and do not hurt or do not harm to others. Actually, this is related to some small kids, but they were playing with the snake. Hurting and innocent snake, hurting and try to maybe killing, right? Try to kill. So then Buddha was walking around that area, that place. So then Buddha saw that people were, the small kids were playing with that. Then Buddha went to them and told this lesson to them. So ask them, do you like if somebody hurt you like that? Same way, other beings also, they do not like.
So then, there's more. Another place, not in Dhammapada, but another scripture, we find this: "As I am, so are they. As they are, so am I." Drawing parallel to yourself, neither harm nor get others to harm. Don't encourage others to harm too. So I think so am I, so are they. Right? As they are, so am I. Sorry. As I am, so are they. And as they are, so am I. These are good mantras, right?
Yes.
Yeah, do unto others as others, as you would like others to do to you. So, yeah, these are really good. These will be like a guidelines. We may not be able to, perfectly follow these guidelines all the time. But I think they are like guidelines for us. Like showing us the path. We try to achieve that target, that goal. Sometimes we miss the target, but that's okay as long as we determine to come back, and eventually we will come to a point that we will consistent with that. But at the same time, I think that Jesus Christ and also the Buddha has also given us a kind of challenge. These teachings are actually challenging us, and they should challenge us. If they find these teachings are very easy and maybe comfortable, convenient, that means there's nothing in us to change, right? Yeah, if you find something really appealing to you, that doesn't necessarily mean that is true, because that's simply in line with your preferences and your way of life, which may not necessarily be the best, right? So sometimes challenging teaching, sometimes uncomfortable teaching, they are the one actually like guide us, like go beyond our level. So this is something that is really, I found very similar parallel teachings that will challenge us. Okay, are you ready for the challenge? Of course, this is my commandment to you. I mean, this is in the Bible, that you love one another as I have loved you. No one has greater love than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. So you love one another as I have loved you. And that's not a simple statement, it's a big, it's a tall order, right? Yeah. And let's see what the parallel teachings from the Buddha. The Buddha said that just as a mother would protect her only child at the risk of her own life, even so, cultivate a boundless heart towards all beings. Similar challenge, right? Just like a mother would care for her only child, we are asked to train our mind to develop boundless loving kindness towards all beings. Not an easy thing. Yeah, you see the challenge we have. So I find very, like similar challenge, in these both statements. I don't know how many lifetimes it will take one day. Yeah, yeah. But I think these are like the ideals, and helping us to grow and move towards to. And I think that is why these kind of practices are so helpful. Because we need some kind of training. Like, I mean, to be like this, we need a lot of training, like a lot of training, lot of preparation, a lot of training. So I think that's why, like having this kind of dedicated time to train our mind like that, and then and then gradually we transform ourselves, because it's good to have ideals, but then we also need a technique, right? How to be, how to be like that. So the meditation, particularly the loving kindness meditation that we are doing, is gradually changing the way we think, right? And we already have kind of habitual, kind of default kind of way of thinking, because we have think in that way for many times. So then our mind has that tendency. If you are talking neural, I mean neural. I mean in the terms of neurology, your neural network of the brain is already trained that way. Like if you see an unpleasant thing, our reaction, our how we respond to that is already being kind of already ingrained in us, because that neural network is very strong. It has been done many times, and it is very strong now. So with loving kindness meditation, actually we are like unlearning that conditioning, unlearning that, maybe loosening that neural network, maybe creating a new neural network in the brain that are equally powerful than the other one, maybe weakening the other one. So when we simply say that, like when we repeat this wishes of may all beings be well and happy, and maybe different focus on different groups of people, just making that wish, may all beings be well and happy. When you say that again, we actually kind of forming that kind of tendency in the mind. We are forming that kind of neural network gradually. The more we do it, it becomes so strong, and then become easy to come. We need it. But there are other tendencies that are very easy to come to us, like to worry about things, very easy to come. Get angry about people, very easy to come, right? Because they are already kind of very We have strong network, neural network, a strong tendency for that. But we can also develop other wholesome ones. So let us contemplate on these teachings, and this is the appropriate time for us to reflect on the wonderful teachings of this great spiritual personalities appeared in the world. And it's a time for us to be inspired, develop more encouragement and commitment to our practice. Let's take the challenge. Do it step by step. Okay. Right. Closer we are, we can be happy. Although we are not there yet, like you can't be a mother to all beings, but closer we are, that's great. Like we may not be able to definitely love one another just like that Jesus Christ loved us, but the closer we are, we can be happy. Yeah. Okay, so with that we will start our practice. So let us do some movements to create more awareness of the body that will help us to bring our present moment awareness. So as usual, you can spread your feet a little bit apart, but allow you to distribute your weight even with your 2 feet. Feel the stability, relax your hands, and pay attention to your heels and your ankles and your knees, your hips, the spine, the neck, and the scalp. Are they in line? Just develop that awareness of the body and feel the stability. Our weight is distributed evenly to your 2 feet. With this nice stability, let us do some swinging of the body to relax the muscles. So you start to gradually swing and initiate your swing with your hips. And you are rotating your hips and then let your hands simply to follow. Nicely rotating, relaxing. If there's any tight muscles in the shoulder, let them all melt down. Everything is relaxing, releasing, freely move. Nothing to hold you, nothing to make you tight or rigid. Muscles are relaxed, bones are moving, joints are flexible. Let this movement happen as freely as you can. And now we will slow down our swing. We'll slowly slowing it down and come to a gradual stop. And once you come to a complete stop, take a moment to feel your body. Feel whatever sensations we can feel as a result of that movement. Maybe you have more awareness of your lower back because of that twisting. Maybe you feel more of your hands now. You can feel maybe all the fingers now. Just take a moment to feel all these sensations right now. Let us try to be in our body. Let us now do our other movements. So again, to create more sensation, this time we will coordinate our breath with our movements. Release whatever air you have in your lungs, let them go. When you take the next in-breath, slowly move your hands gradually to the front. Breathing out, spread those hands to the side. Breathing in up. Breathing out, gently coming down. Feeling all the sensation in the arms, fingers, and the palms. Again, breathing into the front. Breathing out to the side. Breathing in up. Breathing out, gently coming down. Again, breathing into the front. Breathing out to the side. Breathing in up. Breathing out, gently coming down. Relax, take a moment again. See what are the sensations you can feel now. Do you have different sensations in your palms? Can you feel the rush of the blood, pulsations or tingling sensations in the fingers, in the palms? Just feel it. Just be in the body. We will do our last movement. This time we will bend our body, bend our spine to the sides. So when you are breathing in, raise your right hand. I will raise my left hand, but you may raise your right hand. Breathing in, raise your right hand all the way up. Breathe out, bend your body to the opposite direction, giving a nice pain release in the air, feeling the stretch in the ribs and the arm. Breathing in, come to the middle. Breathing out, going back again. Releasing the air, feeling the stretch. Breathing in, come to the middle. Breathing out, going back again. Breathing in, come to the middle. Breathing out, this time we will bring our hands down, full control, feeling all the sensation in the arm and the palms. Let's do the same to the other hand. With your in-breath, raise your other hand all the way up. Breathe out, bend your body to the opposite direction. Releasing the air, feeling the stretch. Breathing in, come to the middle. Breathing out, going back again. Breathing in, come to the middle. Breathing out, going back again. Breathing in, come to the middle. Breathe out, this time we will bring our hands down, feeling all the sensation in the arms. Relax. Now take a moment to observe, feel those subtle sensations in your ribs, in your back and the sides of your body. Feel the activation of those muscles, the stretch of these muscles, and feel more awareness of the hands and the palms. Be in your body. Let us maintain this awareness of the body, anchoring our awareness in the body, not letting it to wander anywhere, just letting it be with the body, rest with the body. With this awareness of the body, you will now gently sit down and gradually, slowly move to your seats and slowly sit down. Adjust your body. Sit comfortably and make sure that your both sit bones are touching the chair or the cushion, keeping our upper body upright, keeping our chin somewhat parallel with the earth, resting our palms on our lap. And still we will maintain the awareness of the body. Wherever we feel the chair or the cushion, whenever our body meets the chair, feel those pressed muscles, feel those touch sensations. And let us be in our body. May we ring this bell and do the chant to help you to rest with your body. Throughout the bell and the chant, stay in your body. Sansare sarog nite nizang Sangite Satang Suci Sare Disang Sandhi Kang Sun Tanu Bela Sang Sang Lap Đi Tình Pane Mi Sa Sang Relax your body. With this awareness of the body, we can further relax our body, allowing all the muscles in the body to loosen up. We will simply take a slow, long breath and then release that breath as a way to relax and bring more ease and relaxation to our body. So gently take a slow, long in-breath without any force, simply allowing more air to come to your lungs. A gentle, slow in-breath. Release that breath very slowly, allowing your chest, your belly to drop and relax. Take another slow, long breath in, gradually taking a slow, long breath. And then releasing the breath slowly, relaxing the chest, the whole body. Let's take another slow, long breath in, filling our lungs, and then gently releasing that, allowing the whole body to become loose, relax, and ease. We will now let the natural breath to occur. We will allow this body to be here as relaxed as it can. With this relaxed state, let us now bring our whole attention to our mind, letting this body to simply rest here. We will bring our whole attention to our mind and simply watch our own thoughts. Let us simply watch what are the thoughts, memories that will surface in our mind in next moment. With curiosity, with openness, we will simply watch, notice whatever thoughts that are arising. Without choosing or developing any thought, we will simply keep noticing. Various thoughts, memories keep popping up. This is how randomly thoughts are occurring in our mind. But right now, we will make an effort to gradually guide our mind to come to a wholesome state. Instead of these various random thoughts occurring one after the another without any goal or direction, let us now purposely guide our mind to come to one of the most wholesome states ever. Loving kindness. This is a good moment for us to guide and channel our mind to that direction. We are in a conducive place. Let us make that effort to open our heart and allow the loving kindness to arise. We all have this loving kindness as a capacity. We all have the willingness for everyone to be well. We have an unspoken wish of well-being to everyone. Let us bring that capacity out. Willingness for everyone to be well. Friendliness to us all living beings. Wish of well-being. Goodwill towards everyone. Let us bring that beautiful part of us out. Let us open our heart, just like when we see a little baby. When we see a little baby looking at us with a gentle smile, how do we feel? Or whenever we get a chance to pet a puppy, a kitten, or any other little creature, how do we feel? Let us open our heart just like that and generate this genuine wish of well-being, this readiness to care, this goodwill. We will now cultivate this goodwill, this loving kindness. Let us make it stronger and stronger. We will direct this loving kindness to all different people, all beings, and wishing everyone well-being. The more wishes we make, the stronger our loving kindness becomes. Let us start with ourselves, with this living being. Just like any other living being, this person sitting here also deserves this loving kindness. Let us direct that all loving attention, loving care to this person sitting here. Just like we have openness and warm-heartedness to a baby, we will have the same attention, same loving kindness to this person sitting here, to ourselves. Let us make a nice wish to this living being who is also struggling. Let us make a nice wish. Please repeat in your mind. May this person sitting here be well, be strong, be healthy, be peaceful. Continue. Continue to make all good wishes to yourself. The more well-being you have, the more you are equipped to help others. So genuinely wish, be well, be strong, be healthy, be healed. Let us take a moment to direct this loving kindness to this body, to all these organs and all these systems of this body, which are helping us day and night to live our life. Let us appreciate the help, the support we get from all these organs, all these systems, with deep appreciation. Let us direct this loving kindness to all these parts of the body. May these lungs, which are helping us even right now to breathe, the whole respiratory system, be well, be healthy, be healed. May this heart, cardiac muscles, the whole cardiovascular system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this digestive system, all the organs in this whole digestive system, which helps us to digest what we eat, to absorb the nutrients and energize our body. The whole digestive system be well, be healthy, be healed. May these kidneys, which release the toxins from our body, the whole genitourinary system be well, be healthy, be healed. The whole nervous system, the central nervous system, the peripheral nervous system, be well, be healthy, be healed. Be all the muscles, all the bones, and all these joints throughout the body be well, be healthy, be healed. Let us now expand this wish beyond ourselves to everyone else, wishing well-being, healing, peace to all others, wholeheartedly. Let us expand this wish to all people who are connected to our life. May all our beloved family members, our good friends and colleagues, genuinely wish for all of them. May each and every one of these beloved people be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Expand this wish beyond those beloved people to all others. Let us think about the people living in this whole surrounding area. Let us take a moment to think about them and wish them well-being. May all people living in this whole surrounding area, whoever they may be, may all of them be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people living beyond this surrounding area, in all other faraway places, many people living throughout this world, they all need care. They all need love. Let us take a moment to think about all of them. May all people living in faraway cities, faraway states, and faraway countries, may all people all over the world be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us keep expanding this wish as wide as we can. Let us include as many beings as we can to this wish. May all other living beings, all animals, from large ones to tiny ones, whatever life forms there are, may all living beings be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. Keep opening your heart as wide as you can. Rejoice this open-heartedness. Rejoice this loving kindness that embraces all beings. Rejoice this wholesome state of the mind that has love and care for all life. Rejoice. With that rejoice, we will abide in this loving kindness, simply keeping our mind resting on our breath. Let us deepen our peace. Let us deepen our calmness by simply resting our attention on our breath. We will rest our loving kindness mind by feeling our breath as closely as we can. Feeling the breathing air going through our nostrils. Feeling the emptying of the lungs, relaxation of the body. Let us gently be with our breath for a few minutes. Observing every breath that we are taking from this moment onwards. Bringing our attention back to the breath again and again. Gently come out of your meditation. Gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. Take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have meditation in our life. Feel grateful to all great teachers and enlightened masters in the past who passed this wisdom from generation to generation. Feel grateful to anyone who helped your meditation practice tonight. Let us also feel grateful to our staff and patrons of this library who allowed us to practice meditation here. Let us also feel grateful to these non-living things which helped our meditation, including this chair, this bell, and these heaters, and this device that help you to connect to this meditation from home. With deep gratitude, let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. So nice to have you all for this practice. I hope that you carry this peace to the rest of the week, and this week you may need it more. You are going to meet a lot of people, including your family members, and you really need to have your peace to be with them. So I wish that may you influence them rather than they influence you. Okay, and wish you all Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Yeah, thank you. Jangan, jangan,